Am I the whole for telling my brother that our mom picked me to make medical choices for her in the event she can't? I, 33 male, have two older brothers, Matt 35 and Frank 38. Our father passed a few years back and not longer after. Our mother was diagnosed with early onset dementia. At the time, she was still doing fairly well and was in a place to make competent choices for herself. She began making plans for what to do when she reached a point where she could no longer do so. That included assigning one of us legally to make choices when she couldn't. Frank lives across the country, so my mom never really considered him. She then spoke to me and Matt separately, just in abstract, stating her wishes. She had a sizable life insurance policy from our father's passing and wanted to use it to have an in-home aid. She does not want to go into a nursing home unless there is no other choice. Her policy will pay for this alongside her bills, and she'd also qualify for help from the state. It is very important to her that she get to stay in her own home. I agreed with this and told her I would do everything I could to make it possible. Matt, however, told her that he felt an in-home aid would be a waste of her money given she'd likely need a couple to provide round-the-clock care. Given our jobs and own families, we couldn't be there long every day, and our mom made it clear she doesn't want us to let this consume our lives. Though I still planned on visiting daily, even if I couldn't stay long. There were also arguments over mom not wanting to be kept alive by machines as well as organ donation. Given Matt's clear intention to ignore our mother's wishes, she chose me. She did ask me and Frank to keep this quiet. I agreed, though I pointed out it could come out at some point. She insisted he not know, as she didn't want to spend the rest of her time with her facilities in tact arguing. Fast forward 3 years and our mother is slowly getting worse. She has a part-time aide now, but I know it'll move up to full-time soon. Matt is trying to insist we put her in an assisted living facility. He kept arguing with me. Eventually, I told him that it wasn't his choice. He said mom isn't in a place to decide. I said I know, she left me in charge of that, and showed him a copy of the legal documents. He got very quiet and upset. Then later, went to our mom crying, saying how hurt he was. While my mom isn't doing well, she still is somewhat aware of what's going on and is clearly upset that he knows. Frank says I shouldn't have said anything. I feel like I had no other choice because Matt would just keep arguing with me. Am I the whole